Good morning, everybody. Sports, a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club. High school football scrimmages begin around the state this evening. From our area, Sayre is preparing for a 35-minute trip across the Texas state line to scrimmage the Shamrock Fighting Irish. The Eagles are coming off a 6-5 season that saw them make the playoffs for the first time in 5 years. Head coach for Sayre, Craig Higson, speaks on the team's offense.
We rep it so much. Day one, we're out there going through our 7 basic plays and then adding to it and just building off of that. That's the easy part. The hard part is adding to the playbook a little bit, try to branch it out a little bit and have some different looks and some things we can show going into our first scrimmage.
He also spoke on 2 experienced Eagles.
Kason Hagerman, he's probably our most veteran offensive lineman with Stone Mackey. Those two have been playing since they were freshmen. Stone might actually pick up a new position this year. He might be our fullback. We're looking to replace Zeke from last year, so we just needed kind of a bigger body back there to run our stuff, and he stepped up, and we just started plugging him in, and he picked it up just fine.
Sayre kicks off the regular season September 4th against Hobart. High school baseball and softball also returns today. On the baseball field, Sentinel goes to Verdon, Fort Cobb takes on Granite, and Leedy begins their annual tournament. There, the home team gets Arnett, Cheyenne-Raiden plays Vici, and Hammond matches up against Drummond, with Calumet waiting on the winner. Leedy is also hosting their softball tournament this weekend. Today in pool play, Canute sees Granite and Kremlin-Hillsdale. Arapahoe, Butler, and Cheyenne-Raiden play each other as well as Vici, and Leedy gets Arnett and Caney. At the Hall of Fame Festival in Oklahoma City, Clinton will play 2 against McLeod and Chickasha, and Merritt takes on Empire and Morris. And high school volleyball, Canute hosts Tipton, and Corn Bible goes to Snyder. With a look at state sports, here's Dave Lanning.
Oklahoma State's Preston Stout became the second Cowboy to win the Mark H. McCormick Medal as the top-ranked player in the 2026 World Amateur Golf Rankings. Stout joins former Cowboy All-American Peter Yeilen as a recipient of the honor. The McCormick Medal winner receives exemptions into the 2027 U.S. Open at Pebble Beach Golf Links and the 155th Open at St. Andrews in Scotland. The Richardson, Texas native rose to the top of the men's ranking following a junior campaign that saw him amass 5 individual victories. It's Bedlam soccer tonight as the Cowboys host Bedlam rival Oklahoma at Neil Patterson Stadium. Cowgirls are 1-0-1 on the season after opening with a 1-1 tie against Sam Houston State before a 3-0 win over Stephen F. Austin. Oklahoma Sooners are 2-0 after opening a season with a 9-0 win over Northwestern. Dave Lanning on the Radio Oklahoma Network.
The Little League World Series started yesterday. Tony Genualdo has more.
10 teams representing the United States and 10 teams representing other countries from around the world are gathering in Williamsport, Pennsylvania for the annual Little League World Series tournament. Every year, this tournament produces some magical moments. What will this year have in store? Seoul, South Korea enter as the favorites to win the whole thing. California has the most titles out of any state with 8, and San Bonito will represent them this year. And from Phoenix City, Alabama, Kinley Rasmus, the niece of former MLB outfielder and coach Colby Rasmus, is only the 25th girl to compete in the tournament. The championship game is scheduled for Sunday, August 30th. Tony Genualdo, Fox News.
NFL preseason football returns to the schedule in 97.3 The Score this evening. Kicking off at 7 are the Houston Texans and Las Vegas Raiders. Both teams are looking for their first preseason win after suffering losses in Week 1. 2025 Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Fernando Mendoza was the top quarterback for the Raiders in their first game, while NFL veteran Davis Mills got the nod for the Texans. Coverage begins at 6:30 on 97.3 The Score. And that's sports for your Thursday morning. It's a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club.
Catch the Western Oklahoma Sports Podcast on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, or Right.Media.